resists sweat, humidity, and fading. Spread the joy. So it's powder, but it's also radiant finish. Hey girl, welcome to Emmarie Lane. My goal is to find the best beauty products for the best prices. And in today's video, we're gonna be battling the new Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint versus one of my favorite foundation-like products of all time, the L'Oreal True Match Tinted Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So let's get into it. I have been waiting for so long to try this. They announced it like months and months ago. It feels like a year ago, but I don't think it was that long ago. And then they didn't release it in the US. It's like, it's finally time. Starting off with this guy, of course, because I can't wait for another second. We'll do the L'Oreal on my right and the Maybelline on my left, just because I tried out a new like acne spot treatment and it literally just like made my skin one horribly awful dry patch. It feels like leather. It's so bad. So take that in consideration at the end of the day when we see what the makeup looks like. And I've got a blending sponge to do part of my face, and then I'm going to use some foundation brushes on part of my face just so we can see how the formulas react to either application. I got this new one by EU Care. It feels very soft. Consistency looks very similar to the L'Oreal one. Yes. According to Amazon, it says, turn up your skin with the Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. This non-stoppable powder drop is infused with vitamin C, so there's the serum part, and creates a bright, natural look that lasts all day. Okay, this is so different than I thought it would be. Vegan formula brightens and delivers a beautiful skin-like coverage with a natural, radiant finish. So it's powder, but it's also radiant finish. Interesting. 95% said their skin looks healthy, has a weightless feel, resists sweat, humidity, and fading. Oh my heavens. This is insane. I had no idea. Suitable for all skin types, comes in 18 shades. Did I miss anything else? Let's see, oh, there's a couple more clinical things. So it said 85% said their skin looked more radiant. That's interesting. I feel like that's a pretty straightforward thing, so only 85%. Okay. And 83% said their skin tone looked more even. It has 10 ratings with 4.7 stars, so not bad. It goes for $17. Oh my heavens. Well, one of the shades, it varies. So some of the shades are actually only $12. It goes from 12 to 17. They're either $12, $15, $49, or $17, $26. I don't know how much I paid for mine. Hold on. The order. With this one, at least, I prefer the sponge. I probably paid 17 because that's what would happen to me. No, I only paid 13. Okay, so I'm sorry if they chose your shade to be more expensive. And it's not like one range of shades is cheaper than the other. No, it's so random. Okay, well, and it's same day shipping right now. So far, I mean, it's been a second since I've used this, but so far it feels exactly like the L'Oreal one. I got this in the wrong shade. I got this in the shade 1 to 2.5 Rosy Light. My bad. Maybelline one, I have it in the shade 102. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. Spread the joy. Okay, according to Amazon, it says makeup plus skincare equals the perfect match. This serum is the first tinted serum with 1% hyaluronic acid. Now, this came out a while ago. Just keep that in mind. So it might have been the first, but it might not be the only one now. With the tinted serum, instantly looks brighter, even, and feels hydrating. Radiant finish, so same kind of finish. That's good. 1% hyaluronic acid gives you a hydrated feel and smooth skin over time, while the luminous mineral pigments provide a lightweight coverage for a bright complexion. Available in 14 shades. How much did I say the other one was? Here's a comparison. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm using a makeup brush. Vegan, dermatologist tested. Sponge is the way to go. Not a ton of information on it. It has 4.4 stars with over 11,000 reviews. A lot of people love this stuff. When it first came out, it was crazy expensive for like a drugstore like tinted serum. Like it was $20. Now that I notice, especially on Amazon, they'll have like the price like crossed down. It's like normally $19, but on sale for like 12 or 14. That's normally the range it is now, and it hasn't actually been $20 for forever. But that's like Amazon. If you go to different stores, that might be a different case. But okay, I have so many thoughts and feelings right away. Holy cow. This is so fascinating. Somehow, now that these are next to each other, I feel like this shade match isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yes, they're different shades, but somehow they both work. That's fine. Bronzer will fix this issue, and I kind of like took the sponge like right down the middle of my nose so I wouldn't have a crazy harsh line. The Maybelline handled the dryness of my skin so well. Holy freaking cow. I was kind of worried because the whole powder situation, you can't tell that it looks dry, which is incredible. I feel like off the bat, like it's better coverage than the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal one is definitely more buildable. Like it starts off more sheer and then you can build it up. Maybelline one kind of starts off slightly more coverage. It's still like tinted serum coverage on both sides, but it's like really, really good tinted serum coverage. Like you can see how well it handled the redness right here. They both feel so lightweight. They both feel so good on the skin. Holy cow. It's like you're just wearing a really nice serum. It does not feel like foundation at all. knocking things over. They're both really good at being like skin-like, natural, also slightly smoothing. I am obsessed. Now, obviously, the biggest difference between the two is this is vitamin C and this is hyaluronic acid. So that's something to take into consideration when you're buying it. What benefits do you want? It is currently 9:16. I'm gonna go about my day. I'm gonna do check-in halfway throughout the day in natural lighting. I don't think it's supposed to get crazy hot today, unfortunately, for us. It's supposed to rain like literally all day. Dang it, I was hoping to at least go on a walk to like get things moving. This is just fine. I'm not wearing any primer. I'm not gonna use any setting powder except for underneath my eyes, but that's not where the foundation is, so it's fine. Or any setting spray. This stuff is on its own. Oh, and I'm like, by not using any powder, I mean like no setting powder or like bronzer, blush, no powder at all. So I will see you in just a second. Okay, it is pouring rain outside, so I cannot do a check-in outside. My mascara is not holding up, but that's not the important part. The important part, oh my goodness, and my lipstick. Wow, I'm kind of a mess. Please ignore that. The tinted serum looks good. You see, I'm a little bit shiny. I didn't put any highlighter on, but besides that, everything's holding up super nice. I feel like the little bit of wear that it has is the exact same. Like you can see kind of in between my eyebrows it's struggling just a little bit, which can happen if I don't put any powder on it at all. But besides that, a little bit oily, a little bit of wear in between the eyebrows. Everything else is fine. And it's wearing exactly how I thought it would, which is awesome. So we'll see what happens by the end of the day, if it keeps this up or if the L'Oreal one is still the favorite. So it's been 13 hours. Can you believe it? From a distance. I wouldn't say that my makeup looks any different at all than it did this morning, except for my lipstick, which is a mess. So what happens when I try to overline just like a little bit? It doesn't work. We'll go a little closer. You can see, oh wow, if you look right here and you look right here, this is more shiny. Can you see that? This is like more, it's still dewy, but it's not like overly shiny. But then if you look at the sides, hold on, if you look at the sides like right here, the makeup's like all broken up. Whereas in this side, it still looks smooth, even though it's a little bit more shiny. I handled the dry patch really well. I got really excited there for a second. So, between my eyebrows is still rough, but I would say the biggest difference is it's broken up right here on this side and then also right here above my upper lip, which is so weird. That normally does not happen. Both sides have felt so comfortable throughout the day. It hasn't felt like was wearing any makeup ever, except for like on my lips and stuff, but like face makeup, it feels like I'm not wearing anything. I like both, but I feel like the L'Oreal, even though it's a little shiny, it did the thing I loved the most, is doesn't react to oil. And I think that's because of the hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid helps balance your skin out, so even though I do look a little bit oily, nothing is broken up at all. Whereas in here, that's fascinating. So I like to touch my nose on this side, makeup came off, I touched my nose on this side. Like if any, it was just a tiny bit came off. So I feel like this just worked better. Is this the perfect situation for oily skin? No, but it's like just use a little bit of powder, which I saw a powder the other day that I really want to try. Let me know if you want me to try it. Where it's literally has water in it. Like you can see the water inside of the container. I think it's by one size. That kind of situation might be something like perfect like this because it keeps the dewiness, but it also keeps you not oily. Or you can use a setting spray that isn't matte, but it helps with oil. I'm pretty sure Urban Decay has one, but I haven't tried it. Anyway, there are options to help with the oiliness a little bit, but the fact that it kind of looks like how a powder foundation will look like at the end of the day if it struggled, that's what this looks like. So even though this is good, I still think this is better, which kind of surprised me because with the whole powder situation, I really thought that this would be a better one in the end. Still my favorite. Speaking of one size, if you want to see a battle between the one size primer that's supposed to be like waterproof, sweat-proof, everything proof versus a, I think $5 option, you can click right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box below. Those links are affiliate links, so I do get a small percent of the profits if you use my link to buy the product, but it does not affect you in any way. I love you so much, and don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye! Mwah!